Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today we will have a look at the new Morphe Lightform Foundation. The full name is Lightform Extended Hydration Foundation. This just recently came out and I thought I will try it. I don't get excited about anything new coming out as much as I get excited about foundation and eyeshadows. I also got the Morphe Equalizer Primer. You know, I don't normally use primers at all. I don't feel they make any difference to the way my foundation applies or how it wears. Maybe if you have specific problems with your skin, like being oily, maybe then mattifying primer works for you. I'm not sure, but nevertheless I thought I will try it as well, just in case any of you are interested in it. So this is a weightless long wearing foundation that diffuses imperfections. It has undetectable buildable medium coverage. Hydro Relief Complex improves skin moisture balance for up to 16 hours. It gives lasting natural radiance. It is vegan, alcohol, talc, oil free. It is silicone based and it comes in 36 shades. The shade I have is 11 and medium. There wasn't actually that much information on this primer. It just says it is lightweight, blurs and softens imperfections, it has matte finish, and I think this is silicone based as well. So I have tried this foundation once and I'm quite impressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a bit of this primer just on one side of my face, just to see if it does make any difference. I'm very red today. I feel a bit flushed for some reason. And I've just applied my skincare, so all I have on is vitamin C serum, and today I used the Summer Fridays SPF. So it is lovely primer, very silicone-y. Would you say it is mattifying? Maybe slightly. I'm going to put it under my eye as well and see if that maybe helps with concealer. Okay, so I've chosen the shade 11N and I think I've done a pretty good job. It has a nice pump. It seems quite a lot, one pump. I'm going to use BK Beauty 101 brush. It spreads really, really lovely. It almost melts into your skin. Yeah, I would say the coverage is light to medium, more on the medium side. You can still see my redness. I don't know why I'm so red today. So this is with and this is without. Well, I've got a bit of foundation here that I haven't blended in yet. I think this color is perfect. I've got a tiny bit of fake tan. It's like a second or third day of light fake tan. So this is perfect. Very pleased with the color choice. So let's do another pump on this side where I don't have primer. Do you think that it maybe oxidizes slightly? Because when I'm applying it, it looks slightly lighter. but it doesn't seem to be getting darker and darker. Go over it with my beauty blender. I didn't feel that it applied any different on the side without primer. Or I got more coverage on this side, or I'm more red on this side, because I can still see the redness here, not so much on this side. Now they say it's buildable. I wouldn't build it up anymore, but I will for the purpose of this video, just to show you. And I usually build up, I've just squeezed tiny bit, not even a pump. And I'm going to do it with a sponge. It builds up pretty well. Definitely gives you a bit more coverage, and another great thing is it has covered my nose pretty well, because my nose is very hard to cover with foundations. It just repels it. Lovely, lovely finish. It's not too luminous. I would say it's quite natural finish. I really like it. I feel like this foundation has oxidized tiny bit. Not loads, just a little bit, but it's not getting darker and darker. And also, I almost feel like I don't want to set it, but I will, because it looks good if it's not set. If you don't have oily skin, you might be okay not setting it. I like to set it because I know when my natural oils come through in my T-zone, I will be shiny, and also I'm applying other powder products like bronzer and blush. If I was applying just a cream product, maybe I wouldn't, but I like to set because I feel like my hair sticks to it. I usually set it more here and in my T-zone. Don't go so much here on my cheeks. So I'm going to zoom you in and show you again all this set. I really like it. I think it looks so nice. I am so surprised by this foundation. With the concealer, I don't feel like putting this primer made any difference. That's what I presumed anyway when it comes to primers. I just don't see the point of them. I'm having a bit of trouble with lighting today. It's a mixed weather, so the sun keeps going in and out, so sorry if I go darker at some point then lighter, but I can't control the weather. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup, then I will come back, we will talk about it, and then I will come back and check in with you later on in the day. Okay, my lovelies, so I just went off and filmed this eye look, so you will see it at some point. I thought I might as well. I had a blank canvas. So this foundation is looking really, really lovely. I tell you what it slightly reminds me of. I think it reminds me of the Derma Blend one with the pipette that I have. When it comes to how it applies and the coverage. It is thicker than my Delilah Alibi foundation, but the look, the coverage and everything that I got from it is very similar. I really, really like it. Okay, I will see you in a few hours. And this is just in front of the window. So in a natural light, it probably looks textured around here, but not worse than any other foundation I would wear. I really like it. Welcome back, my lovelies. So I am back. What time is it? It's 4:30. I usually do check-ins at that time because I will be cooking dinner in a minute and then I take my makeup off. But I put my makeup on about 9:30, so however many hours. To me, that is usually enough. If something, sorry, I moved my microphone a bit closer. Usually, if something is going to go wrong with the foundation in 5 hours, it would have gone wrong. So let's have a look. I definitely have gone shiny in my T-zone, which is pretty normal for almost every foundation that I wear. And I've set very lightly with powder. Yes, you can see how shiny my forehead is. Yeah, sort of here and my forehead. My chin is not too bad. But the foundation hasn't separated, hasn't broken up anywhere, hasn't settled in any lines. It still looks really good. In fact, I quite like my foundation after a few hours when my oils come through. If I get too oily, I will then just powder it down a bit, but I think it looks healthier that way. Okay, so have a good look. Can you see my forehead is nice and shiny? But can you see, I don't feel, hang on, let me do the mirror. I don't feel, yeah, it definitely hasn't settled in those deep lines. Now let's have a look. I put the primer on this side. I don't really see any difference with primer or without. It's not like the primer kept me less oily, maybe slightly here, but you know, you would have to look at it under microscope. But if you look at my forehead, it doesn't look matte, more matte here than on this side. So I don't feel, as I thought I wouldn't, that the primer made any difference. I honestly think primers are a gimmick just to spend more money. But I know some people swear by them, so if you love primers, that's fine. Don't hate me. Yes, I really like this foundation. Very happy with it, very happy with the coverage, happy with the finish of it and how it wears. And also the price is pretty good too. So I think you should try it. So remember, I've got 11N and that's good for me with tan. I probably would go maybe shade or two down if I wanted true winter color. But the tone of it was nice as well for neutral. Neutral suits me the best. You know, I sometimes go for warms. Olives are quite good for me as well. But neutral is probably the best for me. So yes, I'm very happy with it. Let me know what you think of it. Have you tried it? So I definitely love this foundation. I would recommend trying it, especially for the price. I keep saying for the price, but I don't actually remember how much it was. £20. So it's half price of most higher end foundations. Okay, my lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous.